Have you ever wondered if Asperger's can be healed? I am living proof that the answer to that question is yes. Asperger's can be healed. Hi, I'm Steve.
And I'm Lib.
And together we're Lib and Steve. Have you ever felt like you always knew that something was wrong, but you didn't know what it was? Was it the problem foot I was born with? Was it living out in the rural country, isolated? Was it my parents? Was I just excessively shy? I would not get the answer to those questions until I was 52 years old.
I myself had a relatively normal childhood, and I experienced the normal ebbs and flows of relationships. I fell in love with Steve because he was a deep thinker who listened well. When we got married, there was a shift. We were now one, and Steve could relax. Our home was his safe place to just chill. A safe place to chill meant there was no need to figure out social cues. He loved our marriage, but his safe space was to me kind of like a nightmare. I wanted to be understood and empathized with. I wanted him to pursue buying me a gift for my birthday. I wanted him to figure out that I was sad because he had just missed an appropriate emotional cue. I knew something was wrong, but I always thought, it'll get better. I'll work harder.
I loved being married. Liv was my first true friend. It was awesome. I didn't understand why Liv would tell me that things were such a mess. I thought she was being ridiculous. Everything was just fine.
We began having children, and I experienced little human beings who could respond to me with empathy better than my husband could. To me, it was worth 1,000 sleepless nights to love and be loved back, the bond of a mother and a child. Children became the flowers in the garden of my life.
I loved being a father, but I didn't know that my rigidity and lack of executive functioning limited my ability to enter in with positive help. I was helping bring law and order, but unknowingly damaging relationships. I was doing the best that I could.
I would tell him how he came across, and it seemed that no matter how many carefully crafted conversations I would bring to him, I was made to feel silly, that I didn't know what I was talking about. Steve's the brainiac and I'm the artist. In the end, my argument wouldn't hold water. I was not believed. Things were unraveling. I was losing who I was as a person.
Is any of this sounding familiar? Do you want to hear how we went from where Liv left off to us having a truly meaningful relationship? Do you want to hear how I went from an atypical lack of empathy brain functioning to an empathy flowing neurotypical brain?
And if you as a wife found anything in my story sounding familiar, would you like to hear how I went from a crumpled woman in the corner to healed, whole, and confident?
We want you to feel safe and valued. The reason we are doing this is because we are so grateful for our healing, that we want the whole world to have the opportunity to be healed. Our breakthrough makes the way for your breakthrough. This is not just for us. You can experience your own breakthrough in healing from Asperger's. Each week, we'll bring you a little bit of our story, and we will offer tangible hope for you to grab a hold of and experience this in your life. Our videos will be more than just our story. They will exercise your faith and hope. There will be informative teaching, free downloads, and activations.
So until we meet again, we have a question for you to ask yourself. Do you realize you don't have to live like this? I challenge you to say the following out loud. I don't have to live like this. Hey guys, hope is on the way. Please like us and hit the subscribe button to tune in weekly for our new video.